Hey everybody, we're in the garden planting some lettuce here, and we thought we would show you the process of planting lettuce. These are actually the same trays that we uploaded to the channel about 3 weeks ago, um, showing how to start your seedlings. And you see how much growth you'll get in such a short space of time. The seedlings look good, the root system look good. You have white roots, not brown roots. That means they're healthy and ready to go in the garden. So one of the things I want to touch on before we get into the planting is hardening off your plants. Because we start the plants indoors, they're in a controlled environment. And so you don't just want to take them out and you're ready to put them in the garden. The plants will get damaged just by the outdoor atmosphere, just by the sunlight. So you need to go through a process called hardening off, the hardening off method. So how I do it is, once they've reached a certain stage under my grow lights, I take them and I put them on the patio under a covering, like a deck covering or any kind of overhang you may have on your house. I put them there for about 2 days so that they can acclimate to the outdoor climate. And after that 2 days, I'll take them from the overhang and I'll put them in direct sunlight, but only for 4 hours a day. And I'll do that for 2 to 3 days. Once the plants are at the point where they don't quail, they don't just fall over, and you'll see that. If they're well watered and they just fall over, it means they're not ready for that intense sunlight as yet. After I give them that 3 days of half a sun, then I'll give them direct sun for about 2 days. And at that point, they're strong, they're used to being outdoors, and they're ready to come into the garden to be planted. So our bed has already been amended with compost, and it has been raked. All the weeds have been removed, and I plant our lettuce 6 inches apart. These are a leaf variety, so they're gonna spread a little bit on the soil. The bottom leaves will touch the soil. It's not like a romaine that just grows straight up. And we like the leaf varieties because they just seem to handle the cold a lot better. And you can pick a leaf at a time, a leaf here, a couple leaves there, and the plants will just keep producing leaves for you. So we kind of find that we get more lettuce from using the leaf varieties. It's like a cut and come again type lettuce. Oops. Now, we have about 6 inches between rows. You don't have to measure it. I used to measure in the beginning, but just eyeball it. You get an idea that this looks like 6 inches. 6 to 8 inches is what is typically recommended for lettuce. So I have here some alfalfa pellets. Alfalfa is used as animal feed. It's used as rabbit food as well as horse feed. And I get organic alfalfa pellets from a co-op, and I use that for my greens. Alfalfa has sufficient nitrogen and potassium to feed my lettuce. It also has a lot of trace minerals, so my lettuce is gonna have minerals in it when I harvest it to eat. And that is just one type of fertilizer that you can use for your leafy greens. So that's about it. After I have this planted, I'm gonna water it with a fulvic mineral dilution. I have it over here. Let me show you what that looks like. It's really dark. See how dark that is? That's just minerals. And so once I plant my lettuce, I'll use this to water them in to give them more minerals. It's gonna give them a good growth spurt. They'll take off a lot faster with the mineral feed, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna work on getting all of these in. I hope that was helpful. All right, so happy gardening, everyone. God bless. Enjoy the fruits of your labor.